E Club A+, FCCLA Social Ambassadors. Dominic has served as student council president during his junior year, as well as NHS and senior class president in his senior year. He is a member of the National Society of High School Scholars and has been recognized as Rotary Student of the Month. Dominic has received the American Legion Citizenship Award in senior year. He played basketball during his freshman, sophomore, and junior years and played soccer from his sophomore year through his senior year, when he was the team captain. Dominic plans to attend the Missouri University of Science and Technology with a major in electrical engineering.
Good evening, parents, families, teachers, friends, and the Dixon class of 2025. As I stand here today, I'm honestly overwhelmed in the best way. Looking out at all of you, I'm filled with immense gratitude. This moment is something I've dreamed of, but never quite imagined would actually happen. It's an honor to be trusted with these final words of our high school career. But this isn't just a ceremony, it's a moment that we've all earned together. We've made it. After countless tests, a few sleepless nights, one too many group projects where only one person did the work, and more cafeteria pizza than any one person should consume, we're here. And now that I'm standing up here, supposed to give something inspirational, it's hard to believe how fast it all went by. It feels like we blinked, and now we're adults. Well, kind of. But as I look out and see all of my friends, family, and classmates, I can't help but feel like I'm still dreaming. Like all of you, I've been through the ups and downs of high school. I've stood beside many of you in classrooms, locker rooms, club meetings, and community events. But I'm not standing up here because I have all the answers, or because I'm a genius. I'm standing up here because I've been through it with you all. I know the hard work it took to get here, because I've lived it too. Today, I want to take a moment to look back at all the memories that have helped shape us. I also wish to recognize all of the people that have been there to love and support us. And finally, I want to look ahead and offer encouragement as we take this next step in our lives. But first, let's look back on what shaped us over these years and the memories we've lived. Our high school experiences were more than just tests and textbooks. They were filled with laughs, joy, and many memories. I'll never forget the small things like dumping waters on our seniors at senior night, or the shenanigans we'd get up to on every field trip, or the endless cycle of going from one block game to another because we just wouldn't give up. And of course, the late nights we spent working on our homecoming walls, or the hours we put into building our codex books, which we definitely should have won more, we're still upset about that. But anyways, these memories, whether funny, awkward, or proud, what have shaped us and brought us to be who we are today. They're what made this journey so unique and special. They weave the strings to our story. They helped us become more than a class. They made us become a family. But for many of us, high school hasn't always been so easy. It also came with many challenges and moments of growth. We grew not just academically or physically, but personally. School hasn't been just about learning the Pythagorean theorem or writing paragraph essays. It was about growing to learn and succeed. If I'm being honest, there's been several times where I wasn't sure if I fit in. But over time I realized that not fitting in any particular group or clique gave me the opportunity to fit in with everyone. It gave me the freedom to see and connect to everyone there is and see the value in it. In this process, I was able to find a better understanding of self-worth and inner peace. I once read a quote by Benjamin Hoff that said, "When you know and respect your own inner nature, you know where you belong and where you don't belong." I stopped trying to force things. I stopped trying to force myself to be someone who I wasn't, to fit into a certain crowd or group. And since doing this, I've realized that just being yourself sometimes is the best thing you can ever do. Sure, I've been blessed with a few honors or awards, leadership positions, or even academic or sports achievements. But the thing I'm most proud of at the end of these 4 years is that I've been able to stay true to myself. And a huge part of that journey to finding my inner peace and finding myself has been my faith. I'll never forget speaking at Fields of Faith this last year. I had been told I was going to speak well over a week before, but still wasn't prepared. Every single day, someone would come up and ask me what I was going to say, or if I worked on what I was going to say. And every day I told them I worked on it tomorrow. Well, eventually tomorrow came, and I still didn't know what I was going to say. And I tried throwing something together last minute, and I tried writing a couple verses, but eventually I just said, I'll take over and I'll let him speak. Really, I just didn't know how to come up with something to say, and I was being lazy. But it turns out that was the best thing I could have done. I'm still not too sure what I said, but several people came up to me afterwards and said they enjoyed listening to me speak, so it must not have been too bad. As we move forward, I implore you all to accept God, take Him into your life, and let Him guide you. As C.S. Lewis once said, I gave in and admitted that God was God, and that surrender changed everything. No matter how alone you feel, how stuck you feel, or if you've hit a roadblock, you're all alone, nothing's working, He'll always be there for your corner to support you, no matter what. As we reflect on our journey, I also want to take a moment to show thanks and gratitude to all those people that have been there to support us. We've all been shaped by the people who've been there for us. No one gets here alone, and I definitely didn't. First, to my classmates and friends, who helped me on countless projects and assignments, and I'm forever grateful for everything you've done for me. Seeing everyone work together and grow as a class has been something that's truly amazing. We've been in this together since the beginning, and now we're finishing it. Every one of you are something special and unique, and that's what made this class so amazing. Then we have our teachers and staff, the beating heart and soul of the school and community. Each and every one of you has left such an impression on us, it's hard not to give you all a special mention. Mr. Sidney, the fun, cool science teacher who was a welcoming face to all intern freshmen. And although we always felt terrible, you had a calm, soft voice that would always put us to sleep, which sucked because you were always talking about something pretty cool. And then there's Mrs. Stoll, the cat-loving, quirky math teacher who had a harsh sense of humor that I'm not sure was always a joke. We've been through a lot together these last 4 years, and you're always hold a special place in all of our hearts. Then there's Mama Doggy. This place literally can't run without her. I'm pretty sure you all know her, but she's our secretary and office lady that everyone goes to for everything. I'll never forget our almost daily talks about life and anything else I wanted to talk about. Finally, my school grandmothers. Miss Lisa. She was my middle school nurse, and I'm pretty sure every single day, 6th through 8th grade, I went to see her. Whether I was sick, pretending to be sick, or just wanted to get out of class, I would always find an excuse to head down there, and she'd always find an excuse to let me stay. Mrs. Craner. I accidentally called Grandma about 7 years ago on Holy Week, and it's just stuck ever since. I never even had her as a teacher. She was my brother's, but she's been a substitute my entire life, and I'll always remember her. Finally, Mrs. McRae, our former A+ sponsor, Key Club sponsor, helped out with the Bulldog Buddies, many other clubs, and never, ever missed a sports game. She was our #1 supporter throughout all 4 years of high school, even after she left. All of our staff is special, and we'll forever miss you, and you'll always have a place in our hearts, and I'm sure you'll miss us as well. Well, upstairs. There is a select few I'm sure you might not miss, and specifically, I'm sure you can all guess who I'm about to say. Tommy, Camden, Blake, Maverick, and June, the Fat Five. Over these 4 years, they have been causing trouble since day one, causing themselves that nickname. And over the years, there have been a couple others that have joined that group as well. Grace and Will, looking at you guys. Finally, I feel like I have to mention A+. I've technically been in A+ since my freshman year, and I never truly understood what I meant. Sure, I've helped with a couple community events, even went on a couple field trips, but it was just another club to me. It wasn't until this semester that it started to truly gain its meaning. I was assigned to Mrs. Page's art class for first graders, and since day one, these kids have loved me. I don't know if it was just because I was someone new or if I'm just that cool, but anytime I walk into the classroom, they'd scream, "Mr. Dominic," and try and show me all over the wall. Seeing these kids' happiness and seeing their faces light up anytime they would see me has been something truly amazing. They found a special place in my heart. I've gone with them to the Springfield Zoo and to the spring concert. I'll always remember them. They helped me realize that A+ isn't just about attendance or grades. It's about community, bringing kindness and joy to other people's lives. As Mother Teresa once said, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. But it wasn't just those in the school that helped me. To my parents, grandparents, siblings, step-siblings, and even nieces and nephews I know to love. Thank you for sacrificing and for loving me these last 4 years. I wouldn't be here today without your support. I'll never forget riding around in my little electric Jeep with my dad's old trailer, or all the time we spent fishing out on the river. Then, I'll also never forget the little red tricycle I had in my mom's old rental house, or all the balloons and suckers she'd bring back home from the bank. I'm sure there's still plenty stuck in the sidewalk. These memories will always stick with me and be a part of my life, to be a reminder of how far I've come. I'd also like to give special mention to someone that I've apparently known ever since I was a little kid running around on a soccer field, and a couple of years ago took home in the backseat of my car when I didn't really know who she was. But despite her apparently being around all this time, she's made a big impact in my life and has been there to support me through this mindset in my dad. Abby Porter, thank you. I love and appreciate all of you more than you'll ever know. Now, I'd like to talk about this small town. Growing up in Dixon, there have been several good sides and bad sides. Word travels fast, everybody knows everybody, but that also means we're closer, more connected. Being in a small town has taught me many lessons I wouldn't have learned anywhere else. I learned to be respectful, I learned to see others, see the value in others, and accept them for who they are, and to always work hard. As Beth Streeter Aldrich once wrote, it takes a small town to keep you humble, and she was right. So as one last final message to our underclassmen, from both me and the class of 2025, grow up. We all want to stay young forever, and I know it's hard to always follow the rules. But one of these days, life will hit you hard, and you need to be ready. So enjoy your days of youth and laughter, and be ready to mature and take that next step, whenever it may come. Our many memories and experiences have brought us to be who we are. Our struggles and challenges have taught us resilience and many valuable lessons. And through the support of our friends and family, we're finally standing here today. Well, sitting. Now, before I finish this speech and say our final farewell, I'd like to leave you with one last quote from our childhood. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. From Dr. Seuss. Thank you for letting me be part of your story. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Fly away. It's the first time of today.